Hi, hi, this is Niels on Dynasty. Please like, share, subscribe. Buy some silver, some platinum, and some crystallized osmium because I'm not a financial advisor and that's not financial advice. And be kind, helpful, and grateful because it's always better than being a jerk. I'm back on Africa. Kenya's president Ruto was just harassed because he was sitting down in the Mr. Biden's chair at the White House with Mr. Biden behind him, making him look like a puppet. And the Kenyan people were like all upset. I didn't do a story over it because I was like, yeah, that's bull crap. But then this came up, so I had to do the little narration ahead of time, advance of this story, let you know he is being ridiculed, to being looked at as a puppet of the administration in charge right now. So this is what he did in response. And he got CNN to do it, so it's obviously staged.
Many people want to pull us into a conversation as to whether we are facing east or we are facing west. Let me tell you, we are neither facing west nor facing east, we are facing forward because that is where the opportunities are. And we are working in a manner to make sure that our assets, what Africa has, what Kenya has. We have, for example, in Kenya, 90% of our grid is green. It is the reason why we are working with Microsoft to put together the first ever 1 gigawatt data center. So we are looking at where our opportunities are, and we are working with those who can help us unlock those opportunities, make them into investments, create jobs, create wealth, and take Kenya to the next level as we take Africa in the same direction.
In this CNN interview, it is clear that Kenyan President William Ruto masterfully navigated the potentially contentious question regarding Kenya's investment preferences between the United States and China by invoking the Pan-African ethos of autonomy and self-determination. His clever and assertive response highlighted Kenya's commitment to pragmatic and beneficial partnerships, irrespective of geopolitical rivalries. By doing so, Ruto displayed wisdom befitting his high office, effectively neutralizing any attempt to strain Kenya's relations with either the US or China. His stance reflects a broader Pan-African perspective that prioritizes African development and sovereignty, making it clear that Kenya's alliances are guided by the pursuit of opportunities that foster.
Hold on. African sovereignty. Well, didn't a couple African presidents already state they're going to take their money back and come up with their own currencies because their currency is their sovereignty? And now he's saying they want their sovereignty. Yeah, okay. Good luck with CDBC, people. It'll only happen in America and only because you want it to.
Foster economic growth and development, regardless of their origins. And indeed, Kenya is benefiting a lot from partnering with both China and the USA for development instead of picking only one partner from the duo. On one hand, China has become a critical player in Kenya's infrastructure revolution, spearheading projects that directly address the country's development goals as outlined in Vision 2030. This includes financing a new ultra-modern terminal at Mombasa, East Africa's largest port, significantly boosting its handling capacity. Beyond the coast, China has provided a substantial $5 billion in loans for the construction of a game-changing national project, a standard gauge railway that connects Mombasa directly to Nairobi, slashing travel times and expediting cargo movement. This commitment extends even further with the Belt and Road Initiative, under which China has delivered several landmark projects, including the aforementioned railway, the Nairobi Expressway, designed to ease traffic congestion, the imposing Global Trade Center, and the Mombasa Oil Terminal. These substantial investments not only enhance Kenya's infrastructure, but also solidify China's role as a key partner in the country's economic growth and social progress. The United
I'll probably be doing a report in about a year or a year and a half on how that building is falling down and how the road systems are falling apart. But that's just a projection I have into the future because China built it. and they're not going to be around to fix it.
The United States has also announced some substantial investments in Kenya following President William Ruto's just ended 3-day state visit to Washington, which included bilateral talks with President Joe Biden. These investments span various critical sectors, including education, infrastructure, green energy, and health. In terms of infrastructure, a significant milestone was the announcement of a $3.6 billion deal to develop the Nairobi-Mombasa Highway into a 4 to 6 lane dual carriageway, expected to significantly reduce traffic congestion and travel time between Kenya's 2 largest cities. Additionally, Microsoft has partnered with the UAE-based artificial intelligence firm G42 to invest $1 billion in a data center in Kenya, aimed at expanding cloud computing services across East Africa. The U.S.-Kenya Climate and Clean Energy Industrial Partnership was also launched, highlighting Virunga Power's commitment to developing 6 hydropower projects in Kenya, with a total investment of $100 million. These projects are projected.
All right, I got something to say about these hydrogen power plants that they're doing, all these dams. We're tearing dams down here in America for a reason. Okay, we are tearing dams down for a reason, and they are building them. I see future issues. Future issues.
To provide 31 megawatts of clean, renewable energy over the next 5 years. Furthermore, the Biden administration announced a $3.3 million program through the U.S. Department of State to support 60 Kenyan undergraduate students studying in the United States, particularly in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. These multi-million-dollar deals underscore the deepening economic and strategic ties between the two nations, reflecting a robust partnership aimed at fostering sustainable development and technological advancement in Kenya. Your perspective matters. Do you agree with President Ruto that Kenya?
Anyhow, yeah, your perspective matters. That's why you need to do some research. Because I can tell you right now, there's some hanky shit going on over there. They're doing the best they can, obviously playing America and China against each other, and that's cool. That's an acceptable business practice. But I don't know. I'm getting some weird vibes coming from this Kenya, and I think it's a rug pull scenario. But it'll probably take a couple of years to play out. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. I just want this document. I'm not telling y'all. I want this documented for my own self, so that way I can go back and say, hey, Neil, didn't in late March 2024 you said something about this? And it'll be documented for my own historical accounts. But I do believe there's going to be issues in that country because I don't know. We'll see. You guys have a nice day.